Would you like to come through, Mrs. Jones?
Hello.
How are you?
I'm very well, how are you?
Very well, thank you. What can we do for Bo today?
He's had a few problems with his eyes recently. He keeps pouring at them.
It doesn't seem that long since you were in here with eye problems with him.
No, it can't have been more than a couple of months.
And that was with sore eyes as well, wasn't it?
Yes.
Let's have a look at his eyes. They do look sore. Poor Bo. It looks like he's got conjunctivitis again, so I think we'll have to do a little tear test just to check if his tears are being produced normally. I'll just actually use one of these little test strips to check the tear production. I just have to put this in the corner of the eye. We just have to time it for a minute.
Veterinary surgeons carry out what is known as a Schirmer tear test to find out if the eye is producing enough tears. A low Schirmer tear test score may lead your vet to diagnose chronic conjunctivitis, or dry eye as it's often called. This is a condition where the dog's own immune system, which generally works to protect the animal against disease, turns against the tear glands and attacks them, with the result that they produce less tears. Symptoms of chronic conjunctivitis include irritation, which may lead to the dog pawing his eyes or rubbing them against furniture. The eye may become infected with accompanying redness and a white or yellowish discharge which sticks to the surface of the eye. Sometimes the normal transparent appearance of the eye becomes cloudy and ulcers. If left untreated, the glands get progressively worse until the eye can't produce any tears, which can then result in loss of sight. The importance of tears cannot be overestimated. They not only lubricate the movement of the eyelids and wash out foreign bodies, but also supply oxygen and nutrients to the cornea. In addition, they contain substances which help fight infection. As the body's own defense mechanism, the immune system, attacks the tear glands, the production of tears is impaired. Chronic conjunctivitis most commonly affects the following breeds: the West Highland White Terrier, Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, Lhasa Apso, Pekingese, Cocker Spaniel, American Cocker Spaniel, and Bulldog. Conventional treatment for dogs with chronic conjunctivitis or dry eye is usually artificial tears. They help keep the surface of the eye moist, but to be effective, they need to be administered 10 to 20 times a day. Although helpful and soothing, artificial tears cannot replace true tears, as they do not have the antibacterial and nutrient properties of real tears. Along with the artificial tears treatment, antibiotics and corticosteroids may also be necessary once or twice a day. These give control of the symptoms of the condition, but demand a major 24-hour-a-day commitment from the dog owner. But now there is a more effective alternative called Optimune. Optimune blocks the immune system's attack on the tear glands and allows natural tear flow to be restored. In this way, Optimune helps supply essential nutrients to the eye and restores natural protection against infection, something false tears can never do. Optimune also lubricates and cleanses the eye, as well as reducing any inflammation. It's important to clean any discharge from the eye before putting the ointment in, otherwise it can't get to work properly. Just a small amount of Optimune, about the size of a grain of rice, should be applied twice a day.
So I apply twice daily, and for how long?
Well, I'm afraid that Bo's problem is long term, so you're going to need to use the ointment twice a day for the rest of his life. But by doing so, that will actually help him to keep his sight. Now, I'm going to want to see him again in 2 weeks' time, and then every few months to check up on how his tear production.
It's important to remember that although we can treat the eye effectively, we're dealing with a vulnerable eye. It may be, from time to time, additional treatments, such as antibiotics or corticosteroids, may be necessary. So, if you're at all concerned about changes in your dog's eyes, you should contact your vet. To help you to start caring for your dog's eyes, your vet should have given you an Optimune starter kit. In this kit you'll find a useful recording card, plus a booklet explaining more about chronic conjunctivitis.
Okay, there's your book and your ointment.
Thank you.
And if you have any problems, you can always give me a ring.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
thank you. Bye-bye.
Treating your dog twice a day with Optimune is an effective method of controlling dry eye. Remember, it'll be a treatment for the rest of your dog's life, so it's important to continue daily treatment even if the eye looks normal, and to keep visiting your vet for regular checkups every few months. They'll help you to prevent your dog from losing its sight and give it the quality of life it deserves.